Hello students, this is Professor Mahesh Pardeshi from Parvatibai Genda Mose College of Engineering, Waguli, Pune. I am taking your subject Fluid Mechanics 1. As the name suggests, fluid mechanics means mechanics deal with the fluid. We have to deal with the fluid in this subject and we have to find the various forces acting on the fluid. Okay, now let us see the subject framing from the SPP, that is University of Pune. First of all, see, the examination scheme is of 30 marks in semester exam. You can see here 30 marks. 30 marks in semester examination. For that in semester examination, you are having first 3 units syllabus and the end semester examination is for 70 marks. For this end semester examination, you are having all 6 units. Okay, and the credit for the subject is 3. Similarly, for the fluid mechanics lab, we are having 2 hours per week load. For that lab, we are having oral examination for 50 marks. Oral examination for 50 marks, and the credit for that oral is 1. Got it? Now, see the next one. Same way, the in semester exam is for 30 and in semester exam is for 17 marks. Okay. Now we will discuss the syllabus. See in the syllabus, first part that is unit 1, A part, properties of fluid. Basically, all of you don't know anything about the fluid properties right now. This is new for all of you. So what they do in that syllabus, they uh, included basic properties of fluid in the unit number 1. Here you can see definition of fluid and fluid mechanics. This is basic part. Practical application. Classification of fluid, that is real and ideal. Then physical properties of fluid. Here the main points are started. Properties of fluid. Okay, we have to discuss the mass density, specific weight, specific volume, relative density, viscosity, Newton's law of viscosity, dynamic viscosity, kinematic viscosity, compressibility, cohesion, adhesion, surface tension, capillarity, and vaporization. These are nothing but the various properties of fluid. That properties of fluid we have to discuss or study deeply. Okay, because there are some formulas related to every concept, and based on that formulas we have to solve the problems. Okay, that's why this is very important part. Now, in second part, that is fluid statics, unit number 1, part B, fluid statics. In this case, we assume that the fluid is at rest. Fluid statics means what? Find the different forces which are acting on the fluid when the fluid is at rest, in rest position. Okay, B part. In this, we have to deal with the pressure measurements. Okay, basically the concept of pressure, pressure head, Pascal law, and measurement of pressure. This is important part, measurement of pressure. Okay, there are various pressure measuring devices are there, we have to study in this. Okay, in that manometers are there, and there is some problems which are related to these manometers we have to solve. Okay, next is the pressure transducers, their types, total pressure, center of pressure. Here the center of pressure we have to find, and based on that we have to solve some problems. Okay, based on these topics, center of pressure. Now horizontal, vertical, inclined and curved surfaces. Practical applications means the pressure acting on these type of shapes, that is horizontal, vertical, inclined and curved shapes. How the pressure is acting on these types of shapes. Buoyancy and flotation. This is also one of the important point conceptually. Conceptually, this is very important point. Buoyancy and flotation. Okay, this is all about unit number 1. Now next is unit number 2, fluid kinematics. In this fluid kinematics, we consider that the fluid is in motion, and then we have to find the different types of forces acting on the fluid. In the fluid statics, we consider that the fluid is at rest, but in this fluid kinematics, we consider that the fluid is in motion, and during that motion, we have to study the different types of forces that are acting on the fluid. Okay, now in this we have to deal with the Eulerian and Lagrangian approach, then velocity, acceleration, and their components. Okay, classification of flows, streamline, stream tube, path line, streak line. This is very conceptual part. This is conceptual part. Okay, equation of the continuity for 3D flow in Cartesian coordinate, velocity, potential, stream function, flow net. This is all about the theoretical part. There is may not be any difficult types of problems asked on this topic. Okay. Next is the fluid dynamics. In the fluid dynamics, basically we have to deal with the Bernoulli's equation. Here you can see that Bernoulli's equation. And based on this Bernoulli's equation, we have to solve the problems. Bernoulli's equation and modified Bernoulli's equation. Okay, based on these concepts, we have to solve the problems in this fluid dynamics. Also, we have to study the different flow measurement devices, that is the venturimeter, orifisometer. Okay, we have to study these deep. Now, next is the unit number 3, dimensional analysis and model studies. Here we have to see this Buckingham pi theorem. This is the important part. Buckingham's pi theorem. Based on this, there are some problems. Now, again, we have to study the different types of numbers. That is Reynolds number, Froude number, Euler's number, Mach number, Weber number. There are different types of numbers are there. Okay, and they are used for the model laws. Okay, means based on the number there are the laws. For Reynolds number, we have to see the Reynolds law, Froude's law, likewise. Okay. Now next point is the boundary layer theory. This is also a very conceptual part. In many interviews, the question is asked on these topics, boundary layer theory. Okay, we have to discuss this. Next is the unit number 4. In that unit, we have to deal with the different types of flows, that is laminar flow and turbulent flow through pipes. In that, this is important point, that laminar flow through the circular pipe, or it is also called as a Huygens-Poiseuille's equation. This is for the laminar flow through the circular pipe, and based on this, we have to solve one problem also. Again, there is one theoretical part in that. Prandtl theory is there. Okay, we have to discuss it in this unit number 4. In that, second part is flow through the pipes. In this topic, there are various formulas are there for the different types of losses which are happen in the pipe flow. Okay, there are minor losses also and major losses also. We have to calculate that losses. Okay, again we have to use Dupit's equation, and based on that we have to solve the problems also. In this part, B part, we have to solve many problems based on the losses, based on this Dupit's equation. Also, we have to analyze the network by using the Hardy-Cross method. This is the one of the type of problems. Next, unit number 5. This is somewhat different. Means actually you can see that channel sections, rivers. Okay, these are the actual or natural flow stream or water flowing bodies. We have to study this. Okay, first is the channel flow. Okay, in that channel flow, in unit number 5, we have to study the classification of channels, channel flows, geometric elements of channel, basic governing equation of the channel, continuity equation, energy equation, moment equation. This part we have to study in this. This is basically the theoretical part, all of this. Okay. Now here in part B, uniform flow in an open channel. In this case, we have to study the uniform flow formulas, that is Chase's and Manning's formula. By using these two formulas, we have to find the velocity of flow. By using these two formulas, we have to find the velocities of flow, and based on this, we have to solve the problems in this unit. Next is the Manning's roughness coefficient. This is also used while solving the problems. Again, here with this depth energy relationship in the open channel flow is also one of the important point in this unit. Okay, Next is unit number 6, gradually varied flow in an open channel flow. This is all about the theory parts. Theory part is there. Theory and computation of the basic assumption of the gradually varied flow, dynamic equation of the gradually varied flow. Okay, theoretical part. Fluid flow around the submerged bodies. It is also a theoretical part. In that, basically, we have to deal with the drag and lift force. We have to find their coefficients. Okay. Again, we have to see one important part in this Karman vortex fluid. There is one equation given by the Karman. Karman is the scientist which gives the equation. Okay. Again, here we have to see the polar diagrams. Polar diagrams. Okay. This is all about the 6 units which we have to deal in this subject, fluid mechanics 1. Now, next is the which types of books you have to refer. Now here you can see that the first book textbook, that is hydraulics and fluid mechanics, including the hydraulic machines, by Dr. P.N. Modi and S.M. Seth. This is the most useful book for this subject. Most useful book. Don't go for any other books. These books you need not to refer. Okay, only first book is sufficient for you. Okay, only first book is sufficient for you. Now next is term work. Term work consists of 3 parts: part A, part B and part C. In part A, you can see here there are 13 experiments are there. There are 13 experiments, out of which we have to deal with the 9 experiments. We have to deal with the 9 experiments. First 7 are compulsory. In that, these first 7 experiments are compulsory, and from this 6 we have to do 2 experiments. Now total 9 experiments. This is A part. Now B part, assignments. Okay, we have to solve the 2 assignments out of these 4. Out of these 4 assignments, we have to solve any 2 assignments. Okay, now next, side visit. Side visit, report on the side visit to any of the research institute like CWPRS, Valmi, and CWPRS is situated in the Khadakwasla, Pune. Okay, the full form of CWPRS is Central Water and Power Research Station. It is located at Khadakwasla, Pune. It is nearer to you. That's why always every year we visit CWPRS for the site visit of Fluid Mechanics 1. Okay. Hope all of you understand with the subject very well. Now we will discuss your doubts. Okay. Thank you.